MDR is a major update, and it impacts all of us: manufacturers, notified bodies, competent authorities, and the EU Commission. The goals of the Commission were broad. Stricter requirements for clinical evidence was a big one, considering some of the issues that happened in the last couple of years with metal-on-metal hips and the PIP breast implant scandals. But there are broader goals for the Commission as well, including extending the UDMED database. Where are we? So, after nearly 8 years of pretty intense negotiations, we finally got political agreement last year. And after finalising the text and doing all the translations, we got publication of the journal in May this year. So we finally have it. And this entered into force 20 days later on the 25th of May. We need to get ready straight away for this, all of us, manufacturers and notified bodies. Since I joined BSI, I've been carrying around the MDD in my laptop bag. It's pretty okay, an A4 double-sided copy, 3mm thick. And now we have 8.75mm thick MDR, and it's a fair read now. We've gone from 60 pages to 175 pages. The MDR is broadly similar to the MDD. We have 101 whereas statements, which is why this is being implemented. 10 chapters of 123 articles, which is what. And then we've 17 annexes, which is how. It does contain quite a bit of legalese, but overall I think it's very well written. And broadly speaking, it's incorporating a lot of text that pre-existed in standards and in guidance documents, and it's bringing it into the regulation. So a lot of it, although it is new in the regulation, we've already been working to it for many years. Essentially, there's four main groups that participate in the European regulatory system. We have the European bodies, the Commission, the Parliament and the Council. We have the Member States, we have notified bodies, and then we have the economic operators. And we all have different responsibilities. The EU bodies are responsible for overall governance and administration to support the Member States, and they're also going to be responsible for UDMED, for harmonised standards, and for cooperation between notified bodies. The Member States are responsible for ensuring that only safe, compliant products are on the market in Europe. They also designate notified bodies. Notified bodies, which is what I'm involved in, we are responsible for conformity assessment, quality management systems, products. We do unannounced audits of manufacturers and subcontractors. And then the manufacturers and economic operators have ultimate responsibility for conformity, particularly the legal manufacturer. The main burden of the MDR is falling on manufacturers, but we all have a lot of work to do. There are many key changes. There are stringent designation criteria for notified bodies, including there's going to be joint audits. Clinical evidence is a fairly significant change in terms of what's in the regulation itself, although it's building upon what's already in the clinical evaluation guidance document. For those familiar with it, 2.7.1, very good document. The MDR has taken what's in there and built upon it and put it directly into the regulation. It makes it very clear and very prescriptive of what is needed when you do your clinical evaluation. There's going to be higher scrutiny for high-risk devices. There's going to be UDMED, which is, when it eventually comes in, I think it's going to be great. Unique device identification is a key addition. The implant cards and summary of safety and clinical performance, they're going to be made available to the public, and I think that's great. There's going to be a central committee set up called the Medical Device Coordinating Group, and there's going to be expert panels and expert laboratories. So, as we said earlier, the MDR entered into force on the 25th of May. There's a 3-year transition period, which means the date of application for the MDR is the 26th of May 2020. During that grace period, that 4-year period between May 2020 and May 2024, products can be placed on the market under an MDD certificate. only if there is no change to design and intended purpose, and the MDR requirements regarding post-market surveillance, market surveillance, vigilance, and registration of economic operators and devices are met. So you can place an MDD product on the market under those conditions. No changes to design, no changes to intended purpose, and we're meeting the MDR requirements around post-market surveillance, vigilance, and registration. If there are changes to design and intended purpose, a manufacturer will need to apply for and receive an MDR certificate to place their product on the market. There's going to be no more placing of products on the market after 27th of May 2025 under an MDD certificate. So technically, an MDR certificate can be issued from the date the MDR entered into force, the last May. Therefore, as soon as notified bodies are designated to the MDR, a product can be placed on the market under the MDR. The soonest date notified bodies can apply for designation is the 26th of November this year. It's going to be at least end of 2018, start of 2019 before products can be issued under an MDR certificate. So very unlikely notified body will be designated before the end of next year, beginning of 2019. Soonest possible date, so that's the 26th of November this year. And we expect to be amongst the first notified bodies designated to the MDR. If you have not started preparing for the MDR, I would really encourage you to do so as soon as possible. As I said earlier, it's important to become familiar with the MDR text. You won't read it in one go, but it's important to just start working through it. I would recommend that you start to plan to maintain your current MDD system, start implementing the MDR in your organisation, to continuously check for updates such as common specifications, implementing acts, delegated acts. Hire competent people, which is going to be a big challenge. Use the available resources.